Let's continue with diagnosis according to pathogenic qi with the pattern dampness and damp heat. A distinction is made in Chinese medicine between internally generated dampness and exogenous dampness, despite the fact that many of the symptoms are very similar. Exogenous dampness is the result of climatic influences, such as living or working in a damp environment. Internally generated dampness can arise when there is a deficient condition in the spleen or when there has been an excessive consumption of food and beverages that produce dampness in the body. If the spleen does not transform the food and beverages consumed as it should, it will not separate the pure from the impure. The impure qi in the form of dampness will be extracted from food and liquid that has been consumed, while pure qi will be sent down to the intestines and out of the body. Dampness will accumulate and initially disrupt the qi mechanism in the middle jiao, especially the functioning of the spleen. Dampness, which is yin, will tend to seep downwards and accumulate in the lower jiao. Exogenous dampness often invades the body through the yin channels in the legs and can be drawn up into, again accumulating in the lower jiao. The symptoms and signs of dampness are varied and will depend on whereabouts in the body the dampness is located and which organs are affected. Dampness is extremely yin. It's heavy and sticky and creates stagnation. Dampness will block the movements of qi and burden yang. The spleen loads dampness, which will rapidly block its qi mechanism. The accumulation of qi in the middle jiao will result in nausea and a loss of appetite. Fatigue arises because the production of qi in the middle jiao is disrupted and because qi is hindered in its movement by the dampness. This will often result in a sensation of heaviness in the arms and legs. Because the spleen is disturbed in its transformation of the food, and because the body attempts to get rid of the accumulated dampness, there is often loose stools or diarrhea when there is dampness. Dampness will seep down to the lower jaw due to its yin nature. This can be seen in, amongst other things, increased vaginal discharge and cloudy urine. Dampness could also block the qi mechanism in the urinary bladder, and this will result in difficult or blocked urination. If dampness is transformed into damp heat, the secretions and exudations from the body become sticky, yellowish, and odorous. If dampness is transported up to the head, it can block the shen and the heart's orifices in the head. This will manifest with fuzzy and heavy sensation in the head, as if the brain is wrapped in cotton wool. Some skin disorders can have an aspect of dampness. There are vesicles, weeping skin, or itching skin. This can be a sign that there is dampness. Damp heat will make the vesicles and the exudation from the skin yellow, and the skin itself may be red. If dampness invades the channel system, the joints will be swollen and the pain will be dull or heavy. Dampness blocks the movement of qi. This can make joints feel numb. The pain will be localized to a single joint and it will not migrate from joint to joint. As stated, distinction is made between exogenous dampness and internally generated dampness. But within each of these two categories, there are several subcategories depending on where the dampness is located. Thank you for your attention.